What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you have not watched any of my YouTube videos, my name is Emma Hennessey, or I guess now it's technically Emma Royce. I wanted to make a little video of my outing for today. Today is a very special day for me because I have never done anything to my hair. It's never been highlighted, colored. I normally just keep it with the same cut, trim straight across the board, and never do layers. And I've kind of reached a point where I'm like low-key tired of my hair, or I just like want to change, you know. I feel like everybody kind of goes through that. And so I was like, maybe I should just like chop it really short, but I feel like because I don't have very much hair, I would look like bald almost. And so I've heard so much about extensions, and I've done a ton of research of how it can make your hair like more full. People typically get it for the length, but I am gonna go get extensions for the fullness to make my hair look a little bit thicker, just to change it up a little bit. So I'm actually heading over to my friend Jenna's house. I found her on Instagram and messaged her probably 3 weeks ago whenever I was really considering getting extensions. So she's gonna teach me all about it and explain to you guys kind of the benefits, the pros and cons of getting extensions, what kind of extensions, etc. Today, low-key feels like Christmas. I woke up and I was like, what the heck? I'm going to get extensions. This is just crazy. So stay tuned for this video if you are interested in getting hair extensions, just like me. Yeah, I honestly am kind of nervous because I don't want it to like ruin my hair. I've heard horror stories. If I'm just gonna be completely honest, I'm low-key nervous because I already have not that much hair and I'm afraid it might like pull out some of my hair. So stay tuned for this video. Here we go. Okay, you guys, so I made it to Jenna's house. She is right behind me. Tell me about yourself, Jenna.
I am a hairstylist for a company called Sunkissed and Made Up, and normally the weekends you'll find me doing wedding hair. I will do anything from weddings, prom, maternity sessions, anything like that. And then on my free time, I do extensions. So.
Amazing. And you're also a full-time mom.
Yes.
And dog mom.
Yes.
Crazy. Well, that is great. Well, today we are putting in extensions. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the kind of extensions that I'm getting? And
today we're going to do hand tied. And as you can see, it's a very seamless, thin weft. They're very, once you like get them in the hair, they're very seamless. You can't tell. Whenever you lift your hair, you should feel like it's a part of the hair, and it should be, it's the most blending, most efficient way. And then we're only going to put in all three, or we're going to see. Usually I would recommend like 2 for you, but we might be able to put in all 3.
Okay. Yeah, the thicker the better.
Yeah.
And how long does the process take?
Today, it'll probably take about 2, maybe 3 hours.
Okay.
Normally, it's about a 4 to 5 hour process each time because you have to fully take it out and fully reinstall it.
Okay.
But today, since you're only getting a few rows, it probably won't be as long.
Perfect. And you were saying like the maintenance is pretty simple?
Yes, very low maintenance. You wash your hair like normal. It's not tapes or anything. You don't have to worry about it sliding. You should just be able to use your regular shampoo and conditioner and everything else. I mean, it's like your own hair.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, honestly. And I feel like my biggest concern was working out. Everybody knows I like to work out, and you said it was like totally fine.
Yep. Tapes are bad for that because you're constantly sweating, so it's constantly sliding.
Slipping, yeah, that makes sense.
Nope, these are foolproof.
Well, let's get started. I'm so excited. I've been thinking about getting extensions, I feel like probably for the last like 3 months, and I've reached out to different people, and Jenna was super easy to get a hold of and quick to respond to me, so I'm really excited to work with her. Okay, so we are mid-process over here. Jenna's just doing her thing. So, Jenna, what's the difference between these extensions versus the other brands of extensions, like the tape-ins and all of the other brands?
These probably are going to be your most seamless, the longest lasting. You can go about 6 to 8 weeks in between changing them.
Okay, and how long does the hair actually last?
The actual hair can last up to a year depending on how you treat it.
Okay.
So I would say that normally, you know, if you're good to it, it can definitely last a year.
Okay. That's nice. When you say good, do you mean like not curling it as much and putting like
just conditioning it, treating it nice, you know, not like letting it get all tangled and then, you know, like some people kind of like, not that you can't go on a boat, but some people are like, have a boat lifestyle, and then it's like constantly getting, every time you do that, you're like splitting the ends because it's human hair as well.
Totally, that makes sense. I wash my hair probably 3 times a week.
Okay.
How often do you suggest washing this new hair?
You can go even longer if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you don't have to.
If your natural hair doesn't get super oily, you know?
Okay. What does the price typically look like for getting just any hair extensions?
So typically you're gonna spend about $350 to $450, anywhere in that range for the actual hair. And then installation varies depending on who you go to, what method you're getting. It all is a very big, like, every person is different.
Okay, that makes sense for sure. So the ones that I'm specifically getting, what does this look like for your clients?
So this one is about, depending on hair color, because for some reason they charge more for blondes, then it's about like $350 to $375 for a pack. And then the installation for this one is normally $500.
Okay.
Because it's a full install, take down.
So what you're doing now, like, are you using a hole puncher or what is the whole device? I'm like actually just asking this for myself, like what exactly are you doing?
I am attaching the bead so that I can attach the thread.
Okay.
And then I will sew the extension to the thread. So none of it is actually on your like
head, like
hair.
My scalp.
Yeah, like nothing, it should be pulling.
Okay.
It is a little uncomfortable for the first few days just because it's tight and the scalp is used to breathing a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, you shouldn't really notice.
But I'll get adjusted to it after a few days. Okay. That makes sense. The extensions are officially in, everybody. We are moving and grooving. It took about, what, 2 hours? 2 hours? Yeah, really wasn't bad. It feels amazing. Thick hair. Okay, you guys, this is it, and I'm literally freaking out. Like, wow, it's so weird to have this much hair. This is what it's like. No, but for real, my time with Jenna was like amazing. The process was so easy. You just sit there, it doesn't hurt. Like even now I'm like, people complain about the pressure and like, you can feel it definitely, but like, I'm not like, wow, that's horrible. She did suggest taking Advil tonight because it's like your head's not used to it, I guess. So anyways, I highly recommend going to Jenna. If you're from Houston, definitely check out her Instagram. I will link it below for you guys to check her out. She is just wonderful. The one thing that like is kind of annoying is there's like these little things that like poke out, and until my hair starts growing, you won't be able to see it as much. So right now, since they're poking out, I'm gonna have to tease this hair. And tonight calls for a date night, woo! Because my hair is long, I got my hair did. So it's pretty much like right past my boob. Whereas normally my hair is above my boob. Oops, my camera's falling. And then the thickness, I feel like is almost double or triple. Here's the back of it. I feel like a queen. This is so fun. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.